Welcome to Here's How We Get There. It's the daily show filled with conversations about business and mental health in a down-to-earth style with real-world language. Now let's dive in with your co-hosts, Kenneth Shark Kinney and Trey Tucker.
Okay, it's Monday. We got to get motivated to get a good week going here, Shark. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So a long time ago, I decided I'm never, ever going to hit the snooze button on my alarm ever again. Because what I realize is that if I do that, I'm starting the day off with a loss. And when I start the day off with a loss, even seemingly a little bit of a loss, I'm already in a bad mood. I'm already discouraged. The negative self-talk starts to stack up on each other. I decided I'm done. So I'd rather take a little bit of discomfort to just go ahead and get my freaking feet on the floor than to deal with all the negativity that starts with starting the day with a loss. And I realized too, that it's so easy for our day to start just little by little to start getting off course. And then our efficiency starts to decline throughout the day. And then the whole day just really isn't what it could be. But I also realized too, you know this just from the type of work you do, there's so many moving parts throughout the day and so many other people that we depend on to make the day a good one. It's really hard to control the outcomes of a lot of events once the day really gets started. But if you're willing to just get up and get that win early and put the feet on the ground when the alarm clock goes off, you can get the win that only you can decide. Nobody else can get in the way of that. And then if you do that day after day, you start stacking wins on top of each other. You notice your life actually starts going in a much better direction and you feel a whole lot better.
So I get several of these that I do practice every day. One is, believe it or not, I don't use an alarm anymore. I use it as a backup to my mental clock. So I, years ago, developed a habit of getting up by 5 o'clock without an alarm clock. Now, unless I've stayed up till 4:45 in the morning, there's a very good chance that I will not need it. Now, when I need it, and if I need to get up and I'm worried about it, I use it. But I sort of let my rhythms in my body get to the point where I didn't need something to awake me. My body just wakes itself up out of habit. Second of all, if you're above ground, give thanks and praise to the Lord. That's what I do. I also read scripture. It helps me sort of level set my day early on. And then what I also do is I drink 8 ounces of water every day to get started. Usually I drink a bottle of water. But if you don't like bottles, if you just want to use a glass, drink some clear water, no propels or any of the additives or, bubbles or any of those nice little fun, bubbly waters. Just drink some solid water to get you going. And then after all that, try to do some exercise. I'm running through that now, trying to get myself going. But then when you're really kind of done with the chores, if you will, of the morning, take some time to leverage your creative juices. I find that I can get more done by 7 a.m. than I can over an 8-hour day, because it's when my creative juices really flow. I don't have distractions. And really one of the most, it's a famous book as well. My wife doesn't appreciate this if I'm making a lot of noise, but make your bed. Yep. Making your bed, if you're living, especially if you're single, or if your wife's on the couch because she doesn't like your snoring, make the bed, make a habit of doing that every morning. But those are the things that I do every morning. Thanks and praise, a little bit of exercise, drink some water, prioritize my goals, and make the bed.
There you go. No snooze needed for that.
Nope. Let's go.
Thank you for joining Shark and Trey on the Here's How We Get There show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit here'showwegetthere.com. That's here'showwegetthere.com.